In this video, I'll be showing you 3 mix-ups you need to know when playing Armor King. And I have a big announcement to make at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around. The first mix-up we'll talk about is using forward 2 and forward neutral 2. This is a very basic neutral mix-up that we can use all of the time. So these 2 moves are mid and low, they come out fairly quickly, and they're advancing. But let me show you some other big benefits of this particular mix-up. First of all, forward 2 is safe on block with a little bit of pushback. This allows ample space for whiff punishment. It also can potentially give you a full combo on counter hit. So those are 2 big benefits of using forward 2 just by itself. But now we can mix it up with forward neutral 2, which will go low and give us +5 on hit. What's really great about this move is we can hold forward and go into Bad Jaguar at +8. This means that our mix-ups become unsteppable and unmashable. I would highly recommend keeping the string of lows and throws going. If we don't go into Bad Jaguar, we'll get +10 on counter hit. This will give us a counter hit giant swing. This will become a combo altogether. We can also follow up with something like 2-1. However, if we do go into stance, we'll have +13, which will give us a guaranteed Bad Jaguar 1-2. So you can add all of those benefits up of forward 2 and forward neutral 2, and they're just really good moves to use on their own. But now we can mix them up in between our neutral. And this becomes a very annoying mix-up to have to deal with. If you're worried about your opponents stepping these mix-ups, there is an answer for this. We can delay the forward input slightly, and this will allow Armor King to track their movement and then use the button. So just slow down on your inputs if you find your opponents are very comfortable sidestepping these moves. If you're not super comfortable using Giant Swing just yet, you can still use a regular throw. Moving on to the next mix-up, we're going to talk about down back 3. Down back 3 on regular hit gives you +6. With this +6, we can start frame trapping our opponents with throws. For example, we can do down back 3 into Giant Swing, and this is a very scary mix-up. Or we can do down back 3 into a regular throw. I could even set Reina to start mashing after blocking this low, and will still be faster. Eventually, your opponents are going to want to start crouching after getting hit by down back 3 if you're conditioning them with throws. In this case, we have 3 different options to deal with this, each varying in how hard we have the read. So if we have a weak read, we can use while standing 4, which is a safe mid check. If we have a medium read, we can use while standing 3-1. And if you have a really hard read that they're going to crouch, we can use while standing 1 for a full combo. So now the mix up becomes, is it a down back 3 into a throw, or a down back 3 into a mid? So for the third mix up, I'm going to be using crouch dash, which you can enter by pressing forward, down, forward. If you press 1+3 after this, you'll get Cobra Clutch throw. This throw has multiple variations, but the variations aren't really important to the mix-up that I'm showing you. What's important is that it's a throw and your opponent has to duck or break this throw. Just like we went over in the last mix-up, it's either going to be a throw or a mid. If we're representing these throws often, we can get our opponent to be conditioned to start crouching low. If you have a good wave dash, we can mess with this timing a little bit and get this throw to work more often. So now when your opponent goes into crouch, they're going to see you going into crouch dash and be afraid of this throw. Eventually, it'll look like this. And again, wave dash is really going to help with your timing. So now that your opponent is ducking, we can use crouch dash down forward 4, which looks like this. This knee can be followed up with forward 1+4, and there's other follow-ups here, but the point is, you're getting this mid to work because you've conditioned them. So now you have a mix-up where it's either a mid into 44 damage, or it's a jab into a Cobra Clutch. And keep in mind, you can also use this mix-up when you're way back here. All it takes is 1 or 2 wave dashes and you're right in your opponent's face. Now for my really advanced players, if you don't want to use Cobra Clutch, you can also do Giant Swing or Shining Wizard, and it'll look something like this. If you're struggling with climbing up the ranks, click the link in the description below. And as always, have a great day, guys. I train Tekken players who want real, long-term growth. Subscribe to my trainee, ascendant, or master tier, and get one-on-one monthly sessions, sparring, and pro-level guidance. Start training smarter and click the link in the description below for more info.